Morning. Hello. Well, it might not be morning while you're watching this, but it is here. Morning. Today I am going to be talking to you about a little case that I carry around with me in my handbag everywhere I go, along with this as well. So let's have a look. This is Quest for Pain Relief. Okay, so morning guys, let's crack on. So I'm sorry, this is Eddie's. He's playing with bits on my table, glasses and things, and molting. Let's have a look inside my little case. We'll just crack on. So I tend to carry this around with me everywhere. I put it in my handbag, it lives in my handbag. It's really handy, obviously, if you're out and about and you get sort of caught up by Ed with being uncomfortable. If you can do anything to help alleviate being uncomfortable, then just do it. So let's have a look. I'm just going to take everything out. So first of all, I have this little clear bag. I got this a while ago because it's really helpful if you're going, obviously through airports, you tend to use these for medication, so I don't have to sort of siphon everything out and sort it all out. It's one thing that I can just chuck in my hand luggage. Also, if we're going to a concert, a gig or whatever, a lot of them now tend to look through your bags. They have security on the door, so it's just easier if they can see everything. First of all, I have my spare patches. This is my form of contraception that I use. Yeah, they're really good. I've had no problems with them, which has been nice, but we're not here to talk about that. Pain relief. So first of all, I have a selection of ointments. First of all, I have the I Believe Maximum Strength Gel. This one I found does help. These aren't going to take your pain away. They're not magic. You know that, you're not silly. But they do sort of take the edge off sometimes, depending on what sort of pain you're having. Mine is generally nerve pain, so it's hard to tell. Sometimes I feel like, is it just some sort of placebo effect? I'm putting this cream on, it's going to make me feel better. To be honest, I don't care. As long as it feels like it's working, that's fine. Who knows if it's placebo or real or whatever, but I do genuinely think that some of these take the edge off. They are decent. They're not as good as some other products that I'm going to go through, but they are good. This one I think is fairly good. I will link below the products that I'm listing today, as long as I can find them and everything I haven't looked up. Yay. Please, before we go any further, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just saying what has worked for me personally. Always speak to your GP. I have spoken to my GP about these, which I will cover in just a second, because there's another one here that I was prescribed. I spoke to my GP before buying any of this sort of stuff. I don't want to waste my money. Don't have a lot of it, so yeah, I tend to ask it, is this likely to work? Do these things actually work? What can you tell me? So next I've got the Voltarol Painies. This one, it's MU Gel. This one, I don't know if this is as good as the first one. I'm not sure. It does work, and it's not, there's one thing, it doesn't, oh, I've just got that on my nose. The smell isn't unpleasant. One thing I found with things like deep heat is one that I can't. I have got some upstairs, but I don't like. I can't stand the smell of it. So that I believe has hardly any smell to it. It's really good. This one has a slightly stronger smell to it. You can smell it when you have it on, but it's not unpleasant. It's a sort of medicinal smell, but yeah, it's not unpleasant. Out of these two, I'd probably go for the Ivy Leaf. As you can tell, I've used a lot more of it. This one's still pretty much full, whereas this one I've used quite a bit. If you're like at work, can't smell it. Capsicum has, this is a different sort of one. This one has like a chili pepper extract or something in it. Something to do with chili peppers. It's like an ingredient from chili peppers. This is the 0.025%. I was prescribed this by my pain clinic physician, doctor. I don't like it, if I'm honest. I don't know if it's just not strong enough. Again, speak to your doctor about it, because she tested a little bit on me while she was chatting to me, and it was really good. It was sort of tingly. No, doesn't smell of anything at all. It's one of those really annoying metal tubes that like squeeze it all out. And I got home, paid the £9 prescription charge, got this, and was absolutely gutted because it didn't have any effect. Now obviously because of lockdown, I've not seen any of my doctors or anything, so I'm waiting to see her about this and to ask her if there was a difference between this one obviously and the one that she tested on me, because that felt strong. This is not. Now linked to those, I have tiny hand wipes. They're really good. Not got many of them left because obviously you don't want it on your hands. And I have soap. These are little hand wash papers. They're antibacterial ones. They're just little paper thin sheets, and when you submerge them in water they turn into soap. They're really handy. You can get them at like camping stores and things, but I'll link below. And I have anti-bac gel as well, which is always handy, especially at the moment. But next, I've got a little mirror in my bag, and that seems really like, oh, you're just checking your makeup sort of thing, which I am, but actually I thought about it when I was getting this out this morning. I find that my eyes stream all the time, like water all the time, and my nose streams. So I am often checking my eyes. My eyes are watering, and apparently that has something to do with pain. I don't know. Whatever you've heard, please comment below. I follow a couple of sort of pain sharing groups on Facebook, and someone was talking about it the other day. They were like, does everyone's eyes really run? And I was like, oh, yeah, they do. And I never realised that was actually a pain related thing. But maybe it is. I'll look into it further. That is what I'll do. Next, heat pads. I love these. I love them. I love them. I feel like they may be a bit expensive. I do try to use them quite sparingly. When I'm at home, I'll use my wheat bags. But if I'm out and about, these are great. If you're at work, they don't smell, which is a plus. And then we go on to some just general little medication bits. I do have a like ranitidine type stuff for indigestion. I tend to get really bad indigestion when I'm in bad pain. I think it's just through being sort of stressed, worked up. And then I've just got things like paracetamol, cocodamol. Generally, cocodamol I don't take if I'm like out and about, if I'm shopping or something, because they make me so sleepy. But if I'm staying in a hotel or something like that, then yeah, I'll have one before I go to sleep. So yeah, that's everything I've got. Everything I've got in here currently. What I always usually have in here as well, but I used up the last one yesterday, I tend to use pain plasters. I don't know if you've seen them. I absolutely love them. I've had a couple of different brands. Some of them don't work as well as others, I found, but there is one brand that I really love that I will link below. You just stick them to your skin. They don't smell. You get a sort of tingly feeling from them. It's almost like a really light TENS machine. But there is medication on this, like, it's like a big sticker, a big plaster. So again, check with your doctors. I did with mine. I do it all the time, so I've seen these. Have you heard anything? Do you think they work? He'll look at the ingredients and say, well, that should work for you. Or, no, I don't think that will. So you can speak to your doctor. Or you can sometimes speak to the pharmacist as well at the chemist. They're really good. Use them because they're really, really helpful. My pharmacist at my chemist, she's wonderful. She is an absolutely beautiful person. She's helped me out no end. And then the last thing I have here is this little makeup bag, and this contains my beautiful little TENS machine, which I love with all my heart. I mean, it doesn't seem it, but it is quite discreet. You can buy these pads online. Again, I'll link them below. And you can buy them at all different sizes. Now, I just use, on this one, there's two outlets. I just use one because I only really need the 2 pads, but you can have 2 and use 4 pads. So if you've got pain sort of upper and lower, or if you've got pain in different areas, you can lay there and have like 4 pads on you in different places. If I'm having a bad day but I need to do some shopping, I don't always like to ask for help. So this, which is bad advice. Do what I say, not as I do. Yeah, just ask for help. I keep thinking to myself lately that, you know, if someone was in my shoes, you know, especially like family or whatever, of course I would help them. Like, they could just call me and I'd go, yeah, I'm going shopping. I'll pick you up some bits. Send me your list. Yeah, I won't ask other people to do the same. But that's me. What pain. So, this baby, absolutely love it. I'll link it below. It is also part of my article on my site. You can also find this article on my Facebook page. It is in the article called Keeping Pain Down in Lockdown, and there's a link on there as well, but I'll put the link below anyway. But this one I found is really good. This one was recommended by my physio. You can get all sorts of different ones. You can get wireless ones, which is amazing, but I decided to play it safe and go with the recommended one. The battery life is good. They just deliver like a little electric pulse through these pads. These pads are, let's have a look. Sorry. They're like sticky pads, but they don't leave any sort of residue on your skin or anything like that. They just stick to you. In here, got your battery, and then you've got your pulse rate, your pulse width, and the mode as well in the middle. It's good. It sort of interrupts those sort of pain messages. So yeah, that's everything that I keep in my handbag every day. I find it really useful. If you haven't got anything like this, I mean, I didn't for a while. I think some people feel, and I think I to begin with felt like there was a sort of stigma attached to it. But no one's going to see it. Maybe your partner if they go through your bag or whatever, but then they know about it all anyway. It doesn't matter. It's all about you and how you feel, how you get by day to day. Nobody knows. Nobody needs to know. It's yours. It's private. It's your body. It's how you feel. Just make yourself comfortable in whatever way you can. You know, when you're at home you do it. It's no different if you're out. If I'm out shopping and I'm like, ugh, then I'll get this bad boy out and I'll hook it up. I'm not sorry. All of these things, apart from maybe like things like deep heat that smell and stuff like that, they're all discreet. You know, whether it's your knees, your elbows, your neck, your back, whatever it is, go for it. Go for it. And who is anyone to judge? The amount, if there's one thing I've learned, the sheer amount of people that are suffering with pain is just colossal. Everyone's affected by it in one way or another, whether it's someone they know or whether it's them themselves. Just do what you can to make yourself comfortable. Get yourself a little makeup bag, fill it full of goodies, and pop it in your handbag. Anyone that doesn't like carrying a handbag, or any male viewers that don't tend to carry a rucksack or a bag, pop it in your glove compartment. I've sat in my car and put my TENS machine on. So yeah, but that's everything. Sorry it's been a bit of a longer one today, but there was quite a bit to sort of cover. I've tried to go through all of it quite quickly. If you want any further information on anything that's been listed on here, do give me a shout. I really don't mind. On facebook.com/quest for pain relief. Just pop me a message or pop a comment on whether you want it to be private or not. It's not a problem. But yeah, feel free to just get in touch. I really, really don't mind. That's what this is all about. It's all about sharing and helping each other out. So give me a shout. Alright, I will see you soon. Thanks guys.